Today's topic of conversation is my review of the Williams film. So this is the first ever film review I've done on the channel. I've done a book review before and it's time now to get involved in the film reviews. There's not an F1 film planned to come out in the nearby future, and so I thought this would be a good little time to catch up on films that have come out on the past few years. For example, Williams, Senna, McLaren, Rush, some great films there, and I just want to add them to my reviews. I want to share my thoughts, and so then I've got a bit of a backing if any new F1 films come out. And like I said, I just want to share my thoughts with you on what I think on these particular films. Also, the past couple of days I've put out some very, very long videos indeed, and so I just thought I'd put up a short one today and really try and put a schedule in place. So that's what I'm sort of going to be working on the next couple of days, and we've got a very, very busy weekend this week with Formula E in Uruguay and the start of the MotoGP season. So I might do a mini review of that race. I'm not a huge fan of MotoGP. Last season was the first season I watched it, but I didn't dislike it, to be perfectly honest with you, so I'm thinking about doing that. But like I say, today's video is my review of the Williams film, the documentary all about the life of Sir Frank Williams. And to be honest, this is a fantastic documentary. It really is. And as a Formula 1 fan that's followed the sport for such a long time like myself, it was really nice to see a different side of Williams. And as well, for a younger fan, it was nice to see the past in a different sort of spin. Seeing it from behind the garage, behind the scenes, the life of Sir Frank while he wasn't at the team. So it starts off obviously in the very early days of Williams. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, of course, but it shows the struggles of maintaining the team, keeping the team, even losing the team at a stage in the fight to get it back. It also goes through their first wins, the first World Championship with Alan Jones in 1980, and even the struggles between the arguments and disputes between Nelson Piquet and Nigel Mansell. And it was really interesting to see the balance between managing those two drivers. Piquet, a multiple world champion, Mansell, the British hope to win a world championship. It was really, really nice to see, and this was produced by BBC Films, Minnow Films and Curzon Artificial Eye, and it was a really special documentary. I'd never ever found myself bored. It was one I rewatched almost instantly a week after I got it. Watched it twice. I've now watched it for a third time and I love it every single time. It really is a fantastic documentary in Formula 1, and one that's gone under the radar, I think. Not many people I know have seen this, especially F1 fans, and a documentary like this can go a long, long way in the sport, and I really, really, really did enjoy it and recommend it. The film sort of finishes about the life of Claire Williams. It moves to that sort of thing, and that's what it's about. It's a story about a family who are ingrained in F1, and how Claire Williams and her brother both work for Williams, and that dynamic, that it was Claire who got the role of team principal and not her brother. That was really interesting to see, and something I hadn't considered. And about now this transition phase they're in, and it ends on looking forward to the 2017 season, 18 season, which obviously doesn't look too promising. However, it was really nice to see what happened in 2014, the change in fortunes, and how it was Claire who really sorted that out. And really, really nice to see Sir Frank handing the team over to Claire, and it's still happening now. Obviously as well, you've got some outliers like the Pastor Maldonado win, which was great to see. Just the relief on everyone that they actually managed to do something for the first time in a long time. Yes, it was an absolute outlier, but still the way they portrayed it in this film was fantastic. And I've always said on this channel, we're always going to do reviews out of 10, and this one is going to be a great start to the series. It's going to be an 8 out of 10. Good start, that is. Better than the book series that we gave a 7 out of 10 for the Mark Webber Aussie Grit book. But this documentary really, really resonated with me, and I can't persuade you enough to go and check this one out. It is on Netflix. It's on the F1 store sometimes. They're a bit funny putting up DVDs on there. Occasionally they do. But like I say, it's on Netflix. It's on Amazon. Links will be in the description for it. Fantastic film. A must-watch for any F1 fan. And hopefully that has helped you if you were thinking about getting this or watching this. What do you guys want to see next for a film review? I've got, like I say, a few on the list. Senna, McLaren, Rush, they're the ones I'm thinking of at the moment. Also, I watched the brand new McLaren TV series on Amazon Prime, so I might review that as well. McLaren Tuned, that's always a bit of fun. I've got a book documentary in the works as well. That's The Mechanic by Mark Priestley. That's an interesting book. That'll be the next one probably that'll come out. And I'm thinking about doing weekly reviews as well. Putting it in my daily schedule, perhaps on a Thursday, could be quite a nice little fit there. But hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.